There is some pretty big news coming out of the Vatican, as the Pope has now endorsed same-sex relationships. Who would have thought 10 years ago, 20 years ago, that the church would evolve to the point where the Pope actually comes out in favor of same-sex relationships? This is a massive evolution from where they have been the past several decades. So the headline here from the AP, Pope endorses same-sex civil unions in new documentary film. I'll get you a quote here in a minute. This was while he was being interviewed for the feature-length documentary Francesco, which premiered Wednesday at the Rome Film Festival. His quote, "Homosexual people have the right to be in a family. They are children of God," Francis said in one of his sit-down interviews for the film. "What we have to have is a civil union law. That way they are legally covered." Now, look, yes, this is not same-sex marriage, but this is a massive improvement from how the church has traditionally viewed same-sex relationships. And look, I grew up Catholic. I don't consider myself to be religious anymore. But if the church wants to stay relevant, they have to evolve. And this is showing you one of many ways that this Pope Francis, has pushed the Vatican forward in over the past several years. So this is also not new for this person. I should say it's new for this Pope, not new for this person. As behind closed doors, Pope supported civil unions in Argentina, activist says. This is reporting back in 2013. It's also confirmed here in the AP. They also go into this. I think they mentioned it here. While serving as Archbishop of Buenos Aires, Francis endorsed civil unions for gay couples. So this is not new for him, but it's new for him as the Pope, meaning it actually holds more weight now in terms of moving the church forward. Now, let me give you some reaction here. James Martin, S.J., he is the Jesuit priest, editor-at-large at America Mag, tweets out here, breaking, "This is a major step forward in the church's support for LGBTQ people." Michael J. O'Loughlin here says, not to be lost in this story. O'Loughlin. I think that's how you say this name. Not to be lost in this story. Pope Francis also condemns the Trump administration's child separation policy. Its cruelty and separating kids from parents goes against natural rights, he says. Pope Francis has been a lot more vocal over the past few years on what's been happening in the U.S., on Trump, and on capitalism in general. This is also a recent story from earlier this month. Market capitalism has failed in pandemic, needs reform, says the Pope. This is somebody who has consistently shown, Pope Francis has consistently shown, that he cares about people. He cares about the poor. He's been very critical. This isn't the first time he's been critical of capitalism. He's had comments about this a number of times. He's been critical of the existing systems that have failed to take care of those that are most in need. And seeing him come out, be critical of Trump, be critical of capitalism, be critical of the past views of the church, and understanding that they need to view everybody as children of God. And in doing so, you have to respect people's who they love and how in their lifestyles. So, again, I don't want to give them too much credit here, because it's not same-sex marriage, but this is a serious improvement and just one of many fantastic comments that we've seen from the Pope more recently.